Let's discuss the important headlines. Today is February 28th, National Science Day. National Science Day, which is celebrated every year on February 28th, is an important milestone in the history of India's science. The detection of the Raman effect by Sir C.V. Raman in 1928 on the same day. This year, the theme for National Science Day 2025 is Empowering Indian Youth for Global Leadership in Science and Innovation for Viksit Bharat, highlighting the contribution of young minds towards advancing India's science and global leadership. The theme, Empowering Indian Youth for Global Leadership in Science and Innovation for Viksit Bharat, emphasizes the crucial role of young minds in shaping India's future as a global leader in science and technology. The vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, a roadmap for a developed and self-reliant India, aligns with the efforts to inspire and empower youth to drive scientific and technological progress. So, National Science Day is very, very important. This year, Anusandhan National Research Foundation, National Quantum Mission, they are all trending, and also Inspire. Inspire is very important. It is trending from many years. Innovation in Science Pursuit for Inspired Research, Inspire program, and also bridging gender gap in STEM courses. All these are the trending topics this year, and they will be highlighted again on the occasion of National Science Day. Few days back, there was a bad incident, Pune bus rape case. Former Chief Justice of India Chandrachud recalls Nirbhaya incident. He says proper implementation of laws are very important for women's security. There is a huge uproar over Pune bus rape case. A 26-year-old woman was raped allegedly by Dattatreya Ramdas-Ghade. He is 37 years old. On the early hours of Tuesday, that is 3 days back, inside a bus. 13 teams have been formed by police to track down the Dattatreya Ramdas-Ghade. Proper implementation of laws are more important. Deterrence is more important. It's very bad incident. Donald Trump is planning to issue gold card visa. US companies can now hire Indians under new citizenship plan. American President Donald Trump recently announced gold card visa program. American companies can now hire Indian graduates from US universities under the newly proposed gold card citizenship initiative. This move, as seen as a significant boost for Indian students, follows Donald Trump announcement of gold card, a pathway to the US citizenship for wealthy foreign investors willing to pay $5 million. So, Donald Trump is planning to budget to fill the gap of national deficit. Unknown disease kills 53 in Congo. A mystery illness which was first discovered in 3 children who ate a bat has killed over 53 people in Democratic Republic of Congo in the last 5 weeks. As of February last week, there have been around 500 cases and 53 deaths in 2 outbreaks in remote villages in Congo with this mysterious disease. The unknown disease, nobody knows the reason for that. For that reason, it is called unknown. The outbreaks, which have seen cases rise rapidly within days, pose a significant public health threat. The exact cause remains unknown, WHO spokesman said, World Health Organization spokesman said. He also said that the villages have limited surveillance capacity and health infrastructure. The largest outbreak was reported on February 13th from Bomate village in Congo, killing 45 people in a single outbreak. According to World Health Organization, almost half of the people died within 48 hours of falling sick, showing symptoms including fever, pain, vomiting and diarrhea. So, unknown disease, nobody knows the cause, 53 people died. This is a pathetic situation in Congo. Next important news that is coming up. US announced that it is exiting from World Health Organization, Paris Climate Deal and UNHRC and other bodies. Now, there is a news, some sources are saying US might think of exiting from IMF and other institutions also. So, IMF and World Bank, they were born after World War II. They wanted to stabilize the world economies. And America plays a great role in World Bank and World Bank's decisions. In spite of that, US is not that happy with the performance of IMF and World Bank, and US might ask for the reforms in IMF and World Bank, and US doesn't like the IMF and World Bank supporting third world countries. Indirectly, US is not that happy with the performance by World Bank and IMF. US might in future deter the institutions that it will withdraw from these institutions. If it withdraws, it is considered as a global financial earthquake. It is considered as global financial earthquake if US withdraws from IMF. In case, I don't think so, US will withdraw if it withdraws. So this is a thing that is coming up. This is a news that is coming up. There is a hint. There is a big issue that is going on in India, that is delimitation. Big discussion, big debate that is going on in India. Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, recently said that delimitation will not adversely affect the South Indian states. Delimitation will not be a disadvantage to the South Indian states. This is a statement given by Amit Shah. You all know that if delimitation happens, automatically the Lok Sabha membership for North Indian states increase because their population is high. South Indian states have followed population control mechanisms. So South Indian states will face the heat. South Indian states will have minimum Lok Sabha members and North Indian states will have maximum members. That is because Constitution ordains, Constitution tells that MP seat should be in proportion to the population. So as far as possible, there should be equal population representation per MP seat. That was a discussion. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah said that Union Home Minister Amit Shah's claim that southern states would not be disadvantaged in the delimitation process was not trustworthy and appeared to be aimed to create confusion. Karnataka CM's remarks came a day after Mr. Shah said that BJP program in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu that South Indian states would not lose single Lok Sabha seats to delimitation. South Indian states might not lose, but North Indian states will have more. Because if they increase the size of the Lok Sabha, automatically North Indian states will have more number of MPs. Going by the Home Minister's vague remarks, it seems that either he lacks proper information or there is a deliberate intent to disadvantage the southern states, including Karnataka, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh. If the union government genuinely wished to ensure fairness for southern states, Mr. Amit Shah must clarify whether delimitation will be based on the latest population ratio or current number of Lok Sabha seats. It is evident that if delimitation is carried on based on population ratio, it will be a severe injustice to the southern Indian states. Obvious. If delimitation is carried on based on the latest population ratio, it is going to hit the South Indian states. Hindu paper says, no negotiation over annexed Ukrainian territory. Kremlin, that is Russia. So Russia already annexed 20% of Ukrainian territory. And Russia is saying, I am not going to leave it. I am not going to withdraw from it. Already occupied. And that the territory which was occupied is also very rich in minerals and resources. So already Russia is no negotiation over annexed Ukrainian territory. The Kremlin ruled out any negotiation over the status of 5 Ukrainian regions it claimed to have annexed, despite not fully controlling 4 of them. The territories which have become subjects of the Russian Federation are inseparable part of Russia. This is undeniable and non-negotiable. Russia in 2014 annexed, 10 years back it annexed Crimea. Russia in 2014 annexed Ukrainians Crimea Peninsula following a brief military operation, and Russia from September 2022 onwards started annexing regions in Ukraine, Donetsk, Luhansk and other regions, and now Russia is telling I am not going to leave it. I am not going to leave it. This is the thing. And Vikatan owes action after PM cartoons row. See, there is a Anand Vikatan magazine. It published a cartoon saying that, showing that Modi was completely under chains in front of Donald Trump. So, Information Broadcasting Ministry issued an order to remove that cartoon. So, Anand Vikatan magazine is saying we will go for a legal fight. The Anand Vikatan group vote to take an action to both defend freedom of expression and restore access to the Vickettons magazine website. The Vickerton magazine has resisted an order from the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting to remove a web-only cartoon featuring Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which drew criticism from BJP Tamil Nadu chief Annamalai. The cartoon featuring Mr. Modi in chains, seated beside US President Trump, a reference to undocumented Indians in chains being deported from the US, remains online at the time of the article going to press. The magazine's primary domain, Vickerton.com, has remained inaccessible for some users since February 15th. So now, Vickerton Group is going to have a legal battle, saying that their freedom of expression is very, very important. So, next news, India's first transgender clinic in city shuts after US aid freeze. You all know that after Elon Musk have taken the charge of Department of Government Efficiency, there is a complete pause to US aid funding, US Agency for International Development. India's only and the first transgender clinic was closed in Hyderabad because there is no funding for it. Earlier it used to get funding from US aid. Hyderabad's Mitra Clinic, India's first transgender healthcare clinic, has shut down operations following an order from US President Donald Trump. The closure comes in the wake of Mr. Trump's decision to impose a 90-day freeze on all US foreign assistance, including $40 billion allocated for international projects through US aid. The abrupt halt in funding impacted several initiatives globally, and particularly this Mitra Clinic functioned as one-stop center, offering free services such as general health consultation, HIV counseling, etc., particularly mental health and gender affirmation services. And this clinic was also closed for transgenders. So this is the issue that is coming up. Hindu paper editorial also today speaks about delimitation. Hindu paper editorial also today speaks about delimitation. For IR students, the entire Hindu paper editorial page is today replete with IR articles. In the opinion page, will the US change Ukrainian policy and the Russia-Ukraine war? As you all know, on February 18th, American Secretary of State Marco Rubio met Russian Foreign Minister. This was a dramatic reversal of previous US administration policy of not to have peace talks with Russia. So, America is directly conducting peace talks with Russia in Saudi Arabia, and earlier this was not the stand of America. So, will it going to end the Russia-Ukraine war? This is a big question. You can read it from opinion page. It's a very important article. It's a very important article from IR perspective. And there are 2-3 important articles for the students. Trump 2.0 and the new matrix of US-India defense ties. This is a direct hit question. Examine the America-India defense ties. This is a direct hit question which you are expected to go with that. And another important question with respect to polity and IGP, whenever PDT Achari, who is a former Secretary General of Lok Sabha, he writes an article, kindly cut it and copy it, read it, because I have seen from last 10 years, many direct questions in polity and IGP were asked from these articles. A process where free and fair elections will be a casualty. The article is about Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioner's appointment, conditions of service and term of office act, and the discussion about those things and the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner and the court case with respect to removal of CJ from the selection committee. He has discussed all the entire episodes with respect to article 324, and also he has discussed about various Supreme Court judgments, Indian voting pattern and other things. Whenever PDT Achari writes an article, kindly read that. I can ensure that good number of questions I have seen from last 10 years from his articles, directly Hindu paper articles. The other Hindu paper editorial is all about delimitation, and the other article is about Donald Trump. You can expect 2 questions from this page. And the last news for today. Today, February 28th is International Rare Disease Day. International Rare Disease Day. The world comes together on the last day of February 28th to shine a light on a group of often overlooked the millions of people who are battling with rare diseases. Rare Disease Day is more than just an awareness campaign. It's a global movement advocating for better research, medical support, and policies to improve the lives of those affected by uncommon medical conditions. Rare disease is an uncommon disease, uncommon medical conditions. Rare diseases may not affect large portions of the population, but their impact on individuals and families is profound. Rare Disease Day was first established in 2008 by European Organization for Rare Disease. The inaugural event took place across multiple European nations and Canada. Rare Disease Day plays a crucial role in advocating for individuals living rare but often life-altering conditions. So awareness and also proper research is important with respect to rare diseases. In India, Indian Council for Medical Research has created a national registry for rare diseases to help to track and manage more efficiently. But most of the states do not maintain. Recently, 2 days back, there is a news that Kerala ordained every rare disease should be properly registered. Every patient name and his condition should be tracked. Recently, 2 days back, Kerala government also discussed. Over 6,000 rare diseases exist, each with unique symptoms that can vary significantly each among patients with the same condition. Approximately 72% of rare diseases are genetic, and nearly 20% of all cancers falls into the rare disease category. 2025 theme is more than you can imagine. Is more than you can imagine.